So why do the people of Harris County get to pay for a lawyer for you when you get to play Xbox all day and do nothing? Mr. Uceda Zelaya. Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you, sir. Please don't say anything.
So, officer with dispatch an assault in progress. Officers arrived at Oceanaria restaurant and spoke with a security guard who advised that they kicked the defendant out of the restaurant when it was closing. Defendant was intoxicated. Defendant's friend pushed a security officer, but he did not feel pain. The security guard observed the defendant drive away. Officers located a vehicle matching the license plate and description pulling out of the parking lot. Odor of alcoholic beverage, watery bloodshot eyes, and slurred speech were observed on the defendant. SFSCs were refused, sample was refused, and warrant was obtained.
Look to see if there are any private of the eyes.
I'll take a look right here. You see that?
There's just,
Do you have any traffic infraction? Did you tell me that there was a traffic infraction?
There was not, Your Honor. They were alleging a ABI. The security guard was alleging an ABI. So I can reread it if you want. Officers were dispatched to an assault in progress. They went to the restaurant, spoke with a security guard who advised they kicked the defendant out because the restaurant was closing and the defendant was intoxicated. Defendant's friend pushed the security officer, but he did not feel pain. Security guard observed the defendant drive away. Officers located the vehicle, matching the license plate, pulling out of the parking lot, and that's when they conducted.
What assault are you saying that they were investigating? The one against the security guard?
Yes.
But there was no assault.
Well, it was a class C because there was no pain.
If I may, Your Honor, I believe from the summation, it was that his friend was the one alleged to be the one to push the security guard. So I'm not sure why Mr.
right?
Uceda is involved.
Yes. It says Mr. Croker, which is the complainant, told officer that the defendant's friend pushed him, but Mr. Croker did not feel pain.
Oh,
Mr.
so the
Croker,
friend. So what? Why is there someone chasing after him? Why didn't they go after the friend?
Okay, so when I'm looking at the sworn statement, Your Honor, Officer J. Puente, which is the officer who ultimately pulled him over, observed the suspect's vehicle that matched the description of the vehicle Mr. Crocker described, pull out of the restaurant, I don't know how to pronounce that word, parking lot, and failed to signal a lane change. Officer then conducted a traffic stop.
That's something different.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out
Something different because there. My curiosity is was there a traffic infraction to legally stop him?
Right. They're alleging failure to maintain signal, failure to signal a lane change in their sworn statement here. I'm reading it word for word.
Okay. So then what happens after they pull him over and then?
Officer then conducted a traffic stop at the 11700 block of North Freeway, North Service Road. Officer identified the driver of the vehicle as the defendant. Officer Puente then observed the defendant to have an odor of alcoholic beverage on his breath, watery bloodshot eyes, slurred speech. Officer detained the defendant.
That's what I was curious about. That's what I was curious about.
Okay, and then he declined everything. So a blood warrant.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Uceda, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with you on the DWI. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or any kind of dope, I will put you in jail. Do you have a valid Texas driver license?
yes, Your Honor.
Do you have valid liability insurance in your name?
Yes, Your Honor.
You sure? Because if you don't, I'm going to tell you that you may not drive. Aseguranza.
Yes,
En tu nombre.
yes, Your Honor.
Sure.
Yes, Your Honor.
I want you to check before you leave here today, because if not, you may not drive. You can do it later. Yeah.
He's just saying that you can't legally drive if you don't have a driver's license and you don't have insurance.
I do it. I do it.
In your name.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So no drinking, no drugs. You will be randomly tested. Are you a United States citizen?
No, Your Honor.
Are you in this country with or without permission? Understand, the more cases you pick up, the higher likelihood you have of that permission being revoked. Do you understand? I don't know if he understands.
Yes, Your Honor. I
Please.
understand. No more problem.
No more issues.
No more issues.
All right. I'll have you go to Victoria. We'll have you sign a reset. After that, you'll get with Jeremiah for your bond conditions, and after that, you'll be free to go. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. Would you prefer a translator? Porque tú tienes abogado, no tienes que regresar, pero tienes que mantener contacto con tu abogado. Si ella viene aquí y me dice que no puedes tener contacto contigo porque no estás, te voy a revocar la fianza y te voy a poner en la cárcel. ¿Entiendes, Méndez? Okay. All right. That way.
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you.
Page 15, Johnson Susan, come on up. Go ahead and sign
Mr. Levi, do you have a lawyer today? Tell me what you're doing about that.
School right now, and I was also injured.
You what?
I was also injured, and I was in the hospital.
How?
I have a chronic situation with my body. So I have a chronic situation with my body.
Tell me about it.
I had a corrosive bed, and I had an infection in my stomach. So I was in the hospital. I had my paperwork from the hospital here. And I was also injured in my shoulder.
What happened? You get shot?
I got shot in my stomach.
Where? Finally caught up to you.
Huh?
Finally caught up to you. Everything caught up to you. Mr. Richardson, how long have we been dealing with each other?
This has been over since 2015. I've just been having infections in my stomach. That's what happened.
When did you get shot?
2015, and the last time was 2019.
How is in you, if you got shot in 2015, since that time, you've picked up a criminal mischief, theft, felon in possession, interference, assault, PCS, assault, DWI, felon in possession, terroristic threat, felony assault, and now another gun case. I've never seen this. You've never told me about this at all. In the last 5 years, you and I have been dancing.
But a lot of them, Your Honor, were also dismissed. A lot of them were also dismissed, Your Honor.
How is it that this is the first time we're dealing with this issue now? You tell me about getting shot after all the stuff that you and I have been dancing for the last umpteen years.
But Your Honor, if you actually look at my medical records being injured, I spent a lot of time in the hospital and going through surgeries back to back, being incarcerated and in prison. I have my medical reports right here.
Dave, will you refresh my memory? What happened in Mr. Levi's case again?
He had a prior DWI that was dismissed, but he had another DWI in this court that was a conviction in 2023, January 2023. He was charged with felon possession of weapon, and I just emailed Pavel this will be indicted as a felon possession of weapon.
That's what I'm just
Waiting for.
It's
I was relying on other people, but I'm gonna have to die on my own. But I'm moving to trial tomorrow, so I can't do it.
where are you in trial? Here with us?
There's one left on the trial docket, Judge.
So since I'm in trial, I'm in a trial prep mode, but I do have a
I hit you with another third degree now.
And this right here is the turning point. The moment the court mentions a potential third-degree charge, everything escalates. That's no longer a minor issue. That's serious prison exposure. Notice how fast the tone shifts? This is what happens when patterns of behavior stack up. Quick question. Do you think the system is being too harsh here? Or is this exactly what repeat behavior leads to?
Because of this, don't say anything. Just don't. I will give you a lawyer today, Mr. Ebi. but it's over and over. It just, you can't expect good things when good things to happen when this behavior persists over and over and over. Deputy Simpson, you might give him an application, please.
A realistic timeline, probably somewhere in there.
So I would be on the lookout. It's a matter of time before they hit you with a felony warrant, Mr. Ebine. So be on the lookout. I'm ordering you now as the condition of your bond not to be in possession of weapons. Do you understand? Correct. You're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon, but you are a convicted felon. You're not supposed to have a gun. You're not supposed to have any weapons. Do you mind filing those conditions, Dave, please? No weapons.
Yes, sir.
And let me ask you this. Was he also driving at the time with this case?
Discharge, Judge?
He was,
Yes, Judge.
You don't have a license, a Texas driver license, do you?
Give me my unconditional answer. I'm saying no driving. No.
Okay, all right. Don't drive. Above all else in your life, do not drive. All right.
It looks like you signed those conditions, Judge.
Yeah, I see it. I just saw it. Okay. He's good to go with you, Deputy Simpson.
Page 10,
It just
Espinosa.
clicked when you told me. It just clicked. I don't know why it didn't click earlier. The mice are running slow today.
I was trying to figure out if he's 25 to life, and it looks like he's not. Yes. One state jail.
How many pen trips you got?
He's got two. Well, no, one.
What if he's-
One's the state jail and one's the.
So yeah, he's a 15 to life then. Okay, Connor, you ready?
I'm approaching an Angel Pena,
Okay.
in custody. I'd spoken with his mom, and I looked at the GPS records that he was violated for. That address is the parking lot of his apartment complex, and the violations were never for more than 10 or 15 minutes. He's told me that's him going to the parking lot or getting something from his car and then going back to his apartment. We talked last week about possibly letting him out today. If that's not a possibility, then we'll have to do something else.
I'll defer to the court. I do recall the defendant saying on here that he was going to the parking lot. So that does look consistent, but,
Steve, do you mind bringing out Angel Pena, please? Thanks. So family was unable to post it, huh? How many times have we put him in jail? Was this the first time?
So this is my first case with him. You had mentioned there was some history, but this is.
No, yeah, we have a lot of history.
That's
I mean,
the first
for
time.
our case, it's the first time?
Yes.
Okay. I'll give him one more chance. Okay, he's been in jail for now, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
I think it's,
It's been at
a
least
little
2
over a week. I think it was not last Friday, but the Friday.
10 days.
Okay, we'll see if you got his attention. If not, then I'll revoke it next time and then it'll be a permanent stay. So we'll see if we got his attention. Victor.
So he's keeping him pure bond.
He's going. Can I take my message? He's just gonna yell at him first.
Should you want to just add these or to judge?
When you get to judge and see if the judge wants to bring him out to.
Oh, this one, they said you.
That can just go, I don't need a copy, that's just.
No,
that.
I'll judge.
Mr. Pena, Your Honor.
How's jail? So the question is, Did we get your attention? You say yes. The reality is, did we really get your attention? Because, Mr. Pena, you and I have gone and done this over and over and over. I'm not going to play with you again. Your lawyer has asked me to let you out. You now know your bond is but a meager $5,001. There is no one in this world who is going to make it for you. So anytime you go, unless Harris County is foolish enough to give you a PR bond, which we now are not, you will be stuck in jail if you ever violate. I told him that, Mr. Carter, that this is your first time violating with us on this case here. I'm going to reluctantly let you out. But if you so much as do one thing wrong, I don't give a rat's behind what it is. I'm going to string you up in jail faster than you can even say the word jail. Do you understand? I don't care. When I mean curfew, that means your house. It doesn't mean parking lot. It doesn't mean girlfriend's house. It doesn't mean Grandma Cleopas who lives on the other side of the tracks. It means your house. If you ever violate me again, I'm going to get it to you so hard, your head's going to spin. You understand? No weapons, no dope, and you must be home by 7. Not 7:01, not 7:26. You will never get another chance from me, Mr. Penny. Do you understand? Okay, you shall see. If history is any indication, it's but a mere week and a half to 2 weeks before we will see you again. Prove me wrong. Now, one more question. What are you going to do with yourself when you're out?
I'm going to try to get a job and finish my online school.
You need to do something, because when you have too much time on your hands, you become self-destructive. You need to find something to occupy your time, whether it's getting a job or getting into school full-time. And I'm now making that also a bond condition for you. You must get a job full-time or get into school full-time. I'm not going to let you do nothing the whole time and let you destroy yourself. So I want you back here in a week. I'm going to let you out today. I want you back here in a week and show me what you have done to get a job or get into school. If you've done nothing in a week, then look forward to staying with me. You understand? Great. Okay, Mr. Penny. Thanks, Hunter.
PR bond or reinstatement?
I don't care. It's one and the same.
Figure out so I know which way to direct them.
Reinstate, that's why it's less work for Jeremiah.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Hey, we need to modify conditions to make either full-time job or, and also GPS upon release.
Key things. What you can answer.
So have to sit in the judgment and put that out.
Yes, sir. No,
Espinoza, Bateman.
Mr. Espinoza, do you have a lawyer today? Tell me what you're doing about that.
Well, I called a couple places, but I don't really got the money for it. I'm not working or nothing.
Why not?
Well, really, it's transportation, but I've been searching and getting like over the phone interviews and not getting calls back. But I've been trying to get one though.
People aren't going to come to you looking. You're not a king, man. They're not going to come to you to give you work. You got to go look for it. Just because you ain't got a ride doesn't mean that you can't work.
Yeah, I've been calling a lot of people.
But with temp, perhaps you can get work at a temp agency. But how are you surviving now?
Doing my people.
So why do the people of Harris County get to pay for a lawyer for you when you get to play Xbox all day and do nothing?
Play no game.
So what do you do all day?
Try to figure out how to get some money for my daughter.
Man, you got a kid and you're not working.
If I had to sell my game just to pay for diapers and wipes and stuff, I do contribute and
You don't contribute, man.
pay for my daughter's things.
Kids need food, they need clothes, and they need a father. And you're not doing any of those things, Mr. Espinosa. Get a job. Kids need to eat. They don't wait. They need food now. I'm now making it a condition of your bond for you to get a full-time job. If you don't, you're going to be working with me. Do you understand? It's not going to go well for you, Mr. Espinosa. I want you back here in 2 weeks. Show me what you've done to get a job. I want to see applications in, and I want proof, not your word, because I don't take your word. You ain't got proof, things are going to go real bad for you real quick. Do you understand?
Your Honor, if I may. I'd like to move for another bond condition. We received a notice that this defendant was attempting to purchase a firearm while having an active MOA. It wasn't enough to charge him at the time, but he was attempting to purchase the firearm. And so I want to add no conditions or no contact conditions with any locations that sells firearms.
It was because I had pawned it.
Stop. Don't, because you're only going to get yourself in more hot water.
It was the deadline.
Stop. Where did he go to buy this gun? Allegedly.
It's going to take me 30 seconds for me to look at it.
That's great. You're able to tell that he was trying to get a gun, huh?
We get a flag.
And your money. Your money.
I won't be able to have it today, but if he is returning in 2 weeks, I should be able to tell you by then. I don't have the report number to pull it up, but I can reach out to intake and figure out where it was.
I'm trying to explain that.
Hey, so here's the deal. I'm putting him under bond conditions, no dope, no alcohol.
My only additional condition was any location that sells a firearm so that he doesn't attempt to purchase another firearm.
Let's do this. I'm sending you for a drug test right now. I want to see what's in your system. Let's see why you're not working. You've been smoking dope all day. We'll see. Take your seat for me in the jury box, Mr. Espinosa. Who's next? Someone call you up.
Sir, I have to use the restroom.
Hold on. What are we doing with?
Bottom of page, or top of page 20, Oliveras.
Yep. What are we doing with Mr. Olivares? What are we
He
doing?
went to get drug tested, came back and come in box.
Just take a seat. Give us a second.
Yeah, but
You tested positive for cocaine.
Yeah, that was it, yeah.
I thought it was the guy that was.
No. That dude just checked it. Like, just checking the
Stephen back there?
yeah, for us, everything's on here.
Yeah.
Come up.
Johnson Council.
You just tested positive for cocaine again.
Yes.
And just like that, it's over. This is one of the fastest downward spirals you'll ever see in a courtroom. The judge gave warnings, set conditions, even gave opportunities, and in seconds, it all collapses. That positive test didn't just break a rule, it broke the judge's trust completely. Be honest, at this point, was there any way this outcome could have been avoided?
Okay. Bye-bye now. No, it's okay. It's okay. What did I ask you not to do? Not what did I ask you? What did I order you not to do when you got arrested here? You should, because you signed paperwork to the effect. Think.
Not to do drugs.
Right. There you go. That's using the noggin. You tested positive for dope. What happens when you violate conditions?
I don't know, but I stopped smoking like 3 weeks ago already.
Really? If you lie to me, Mr. Espinosa, I'm gonna light you up.
I've been actively looking for jobs.
That part, I don't believe.
I heard. You asked my mama.
You reach out to the MAC from Mr. Espinosa. We need to get this gentleman a lawyer because Mr. Espinosa, things are not going well. When did he sign the bond conditions that he was not to use alcohol or any kind of dope?
That was March 8th.
Take a seat for me in the jury box. Please reach out because. Hey, Michael.
How are you?
You've got a kid that's got, we've had issues. We sent him on his way now because I didn't know that you were going to be here.
Oh, okay.
Asked him to come back tomorrow.
Okay. That must be, that's Sebastian Espinosa?
That's right. So he's got a BVR and that he's smoking dope, testing positive. So I'd like to address it with him and you tomorrow. And then, yeah, just whenever. It's not a good morning. No, it most certainly isn't. Let's go through your summary, Mr. Gutierrez.
Sir.
Client was placed on community supervision on 8/3/23. He was referred to IOP, SOP on 9/5/23. You were assigned to the SACC caseload on 9/6/23. You were referred to IOP, SOP, which is the outpatient treatment programs, intensive outpatient and supportive outpatient treatment. If you failed to complete the DWI intervention program, failed to complete with the rules of his portable alcohol monitoring device, the client has a large amount of skip tests. They were verbally, I'm sorry, am I boring you? Verbally addressed to you by the probation officer on a repeated basis. You have 2 positive UAs for alcohol and THC on 11/23 and 2/24. And now the recommendation is what? That's what we're going to do. I tried to get you to do this on your own. You were unable to do it. Now we're going to do it my way. Goes with you.
Ready for the first one?
Yeah, let's rock and roll.
All right, we're on page 2. Abo Kingsford. Come on up.
You gonna do it? I emailed Dylan. Okay, yeah, you got it.
Kingsford Aibo. Good morning, sir. You were charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
On April 15, 2024, in Harris County, officer dispatched to a disturbance call. Officer met with the complainant, who is married to the now defendant. The defendant had been drinking in the evening and started an argument with the complainant, and while complainant was sitting in a chair, he pushed the complainant and scratched her arm, causing pain. Officer noted the complainant had a small cut on her arm.
Can you run an NCIC to see what other priors, if anybody, Mr. Kim? Mr. Aibo, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm now ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or dope, you will go to jail. You will not get more PR bonds. Do you understand?
No problem, Judge.
Okay. Do we know if she wants to have contact with him?
No, we haven't had successful contact yet. There was one attempt about a week ago.
Okay. I don't know if she wants to have contact with you, so until I know that she wants to talk to you, I'm ordering you not to have any contact with her. I'm also ordering you not to be in possession of any weapons. It looks like they didn't do a MOAB. So I'm entering in what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection that identifies Victoria Aibo as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person, commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand? If you violate this court order, the state can and will file a violation of a protective order against you. And that's one of the worst cases that you can pick up. Tell me, what do you do for a living, sir?
Warehouse lead at Siva Logistic.
How much money do you make a month?
Well, it depends, because right now, our hours is short now, so we're making 35 hours. So I'm going home with $560 a week.
So you make around, give or take, $2,000 a month?
Yes.
Do you have any children?
No.
Can you afford a lawyer, sir?
At this time, because
let's do this. Let's do this. I want you to go out there. I want you to start looking. There's a gajillion and one lawyers in Harris County. It's a matter of you getting one, like buying a car. You don't go to a Ferrari dealership when you first start buying a car. Same thing with a lawyer. You go to one, you find one within your price range, negotiate with them. 99% of them will put you on a payment plan if you ask. Negotiate with them. Don't take them at first blush. If they say no, go to the next one. If you have any issues, just come back and talk to me, and then we can go further. All right?
well, my wife, I'm the one who take care of it. She don't want to work, so the bills, I'm the one paying everything. So
for now, until I know that she wants to have contact with you, I just don't want it. I don't want it to happen. I will have them later on reach out to her to see if there's contact. Also, when you have a lawyer, the lawyer can come and approach and then we can talk about modifying the conditions. But I want to honor her wishes. That's my first concern. And I don't know what she wants to do with you. Okay? So for now, I'm going to have you go to Victoria. We'll have you sign a reset. After that, I'm going to have you take your seat in the jury box while I get your bond conditions. I'll have you sign it and then you'll be free to go. All right?
Right this way. Counsel, do you have an argument? Okay. Miller?
No. Dave, we have one more, please. Ma'am, come up. What is your name?
Williams. Williams on page 24. All right, go ahead.
And do you have a lawyer?
Paper, I think, yeah.
Your case is nearly 400 days old. You've taken off multiple times. I am not happy with you, man. The next time you skip out on me, I'm going to make your bond so high you're going to flip. Do you understand? Who is your lawyer, ma'am?
Garcia.
Okay. No resets. We figure out today what happens. Take a seat for me in the jury box, man. Greg.
Are you assigned again?
Hey, Judge, how are you?
Hey, bud. What's up?
Hey, I just have this case today, so I'm jumping on, but we already took care of my Alexis Kidder, right? Okay. So, my other case is Brittany Gillardoni. She is in custody. I don't see that a rip call has been done, but I believe she's on probation. So
Greg, what was the last name again?
Gillardoni.
I have a Gilladon.
She's got an alias.
It's Gillardoni.
But yeah, she has an alias of Gilladon as well.
Oh yeah, that's the AK. We have the AK.
So she's on probation for felon in possession, possession less than a gram, and now she's picked up an assault.
Yes.
Our bond is set at 2,500. I don't know if she's made bond on the felony cases.
Wait.
Wow, she's got quite the history, man. Tell me, what do you want?
I was just waiting to see what felony's doing. I mean, the rip call hadn't been done, so they haven't made a rec, which I understand, but.
The next setting date for the felony is 2/27 of 24, so that tells me they haven't done anything. She probably hasn't even made it up. Let's see if they've even filed a motion to revoke. It maybe just.
She attempted once, but she hasn't called back.
Hey, look, they filed a motion to adjudicate in February of this year already once. They had another one in December.
So they haven't filed it yet. The last one was in 2/27 for the last revocation, but her bond is still technically set at 10,000 for the one back in February. So I imagine they're going to do it sometime soon.
Yeah, it's her third time, Greg. So.
Do I do like a 2-week reset, Judge?
Yeah, I guess we'll do that.
Okay.
We need to probably do conditions though, because I don't know if she's going to get out.
This one,
because that's a low bond, and if she makes our bond, I might.
And she's had 2 fugitive cases in this court.
Yeah, do you mind bringing her up, please? So Dave, let's do PC real quick, huh? When she gets out here.
Yeah, Judge, sorry, I jumped on Zoom because it's my only case today. That and the fugitive.
Get you out of here quick, man.
Yeah, no worries. I'm not, that's why I didn't come down there, so.
Okay. Good morning, Ms. Gillardoni.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
How's jail? I guess we're not getting your attention. Come on up to the bar. I guess we're still not getting your attention. So you now stand charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine.
Counselors, keep it down, please. Yes, sir.
We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. Just so you know, you're not here alone. Look on the screen up there. That's Greg. He's been appointed to represent you. So you do have a lawyer with you today.
On April 6th, officer was flagged by the complainant who stated that the now defendant was walking on the north side of the street. The complainant stated that she was walking with a male friend when the now defendant came from behind and began a conversation with the male. Complainant stated she didn't know the defendant, and complainant stated that her male friend left and the defendant turned to complainant and stated, quote, "I'm going to drag you down the street," end quote. They got into a verbal altercation where the defendant grabbed the complainant by the hair, threw her to the ground and drug her on the concrete floor, then stomped on her head once. Complainant stated she felt pain, had a not an early bruise forming on the left side of her head that the officer was able to observe, then an abrasion to her left knee that was bleeding.
Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I don't know if you're going to get out, but if you do, I'm ordering you under home confinement. You are not allowed out for any reason. Do you understand? I'm also going to put a GPS monitor so I know where you are at all times. I'm ordering you not to be in possession of weapons and not to have contact with any of the complaining witnesses.
That's all I do for this country. Yes, sir. Thank you. And the nation, matter of fact.
You're done.
I appreciate that,
You're
sir.
done.
Thank you.
You're done.
No, something.
I'm good, Your Honor.
Hey, Judge, what's that?
Gilardoni.
You might be on your
Gilardoni with the G. So you want to go ahead and have her evaluated, Greg?
Yeah, I can do that.
Can't hurt.
Let me make a note. I'll do the paperwork tomorrow when I'm down there. You want to do a longer reset then, Judge, if I file the...
You have to do 30 days. Yeah.
So let's do like 31 since I'm going to file it tomorrow, 31 or 32?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I don't know if a $2,500 bond is sufficient, man.
I don't know that she'll make it.
Higher.
She was on docket last time, so I don't know that she'll make it, Your Honor.
Okay.
Because she's been there, I think, a week. So.
Yeah, you ready? We have another rain.
Okay.
Ready?
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks, Greg. You're the best. Hey, Luis. Selena Silva. Come up. You speak English. Transferieron tu caso a el ERD, se llama, un diferente corte, okay? Hey, Victoria, what's the address for ERD? I know, but I need to give him the, I want to give him the address so he doesn't go to the wrong place.
I think it's 1115 Congress.
That's it?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it 5th floor, 4th? Do you know? Ramona, what floor? Do you know?
I believe 4th floor. But there's a sign right out in front. 4th floor, Judge.
Oh yeah, they started putting in the elevators because people kept getting lost.
Okay. Does he have court today?
4:23.
Ok. Te voy a dar este papel. Dice que tú tienes corte el 23 de abril. Oh, no. What is it? We're in April, right?
Yes.
Ok. Abril 23 a las 11 de la mañana. Este es el dirección a donde tienes que ir. No tienes corte aquí más. Y si tienes preguntas, llámate a tu abogado y él te puede decir más. Oh, tienes que ir ahora a las 11, pero anda ahora a esa dirección. Piso 4, en el Congreso. Come up, Ms. Williams.
3 days with 1 day credit.
Okay. Ma'am, you are charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you've done. You're pleading guilty to this case. It will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. You can never take it off. Do you understand? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Like I said, this is done deal forever today. You can never change this. You still want to do this, man? How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I will find you guilty. I will send you to the agreement. Understand, Ms. Williams, that from now on, you will be facing a minimum of 30 days in jail if you ever pick up another theft case. What's more is that a third theft case, you're facing a felony charge. Instead of days, it's years. Do you understand? Okay, good luck to you, man. Please see the clerk. I'll roll it. I'll roll it.
I mean, statistically, it's not.
Okay. Tell me. Hi.
Ashton Alvarez or Alvarado.
Custody or on bond?
What was that? Sorry. He's on bond, Judge.
That's right.
That came back positive.
Correct. Where is he now? Yeah, we need to talk because I was going to revoke his bond because he tested positive. So I think that, guys, do you mind? Hey, Pavel, you mind, guys, stepping so I can come up, Mr. Espinoza.
I talked to him briefly about drug test. He said he should be good in the next couple of weeks.
No, he told me the last time, yesterday, in fact, that he had smoked like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Isn't that right? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When was the last time you smoked dope? No, I want a date because I'm going to test you. And I want to know if you, because I asked you yesterday to be honest with me. And if you test positive, I'm going to put you in jail. You told me that you had done it a couple weeks ago. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt because of your arrest was a couple weeks ago. But I want to know because I ordered you to stop smoking dope. And if you did while you're on bond, you're going to stay with me. So I want a date. You get with Kavita. I want to know because within the next week and a half to 2 weeks, I'm going to test you. If you test positive, you'll end up staying with me. So talk to Kavita and let me know.
Thank you, Brother.
Thanks.
My case was actually over a month ago, and
We'll talk about it.
And that's a bad thing for you. Mr. Espinoza, I would get back into school so you could learn something. Because right now, you ain't got no knowledge. Tell me.
499562.
Talking about homeboy?
Yes, we're still waiting on a rib, it looks like, from the state, and he's gonna need probably at least 30 days to pass the drug test, considering it's been a week or so.
When was the last time you smoked weed?
Last week.
Come up. Come up. Did you get a day?
Exact date, but about a week ago, Judge.
I'm going to end up picking a date if you can't give me one. If you can't give her a good date, I'm going to pick one for you. The last time you smoked weed. And let me make something abundantly clear to you. If you ever smoke again, you're going to jail for a long time. You understand? I am also making it a condition that you get a job. Go to Amazon. All you need is one leg and a partial heartbeat to get a job at Amazon. Get a job, or you will stay with me. Do you understand? Start paying child support. or you will stay with me.
Do what I can.
That's not good enough. What you can means nothing. That baby still needs to eat, not when it can eat. It eats 3 times a day, Mr. Espinoza.
Hey,
Get a job. So, what date are we coming back for him to take a drug test? A week ago, I guess he said, right? So, today's the 23rd, so let's just assume, I guess that's the 16th.
Probably May 16th would be fine, Judge. That's a Thursday.
Kavita, what day did you say?
May 16th? Unless you want to do like a 2.
1, 2.
And I'm hoping that we can get this case resolved.
I will give you that day. Any day that you ask. You're going to come here on May 16th to take a drug test. Your butt better be clear, because if it's not, it ain't gonna go well for you, Mr. Espinoza. I'm also gonna have you come back in 2 weeks to prove to me what you've done to get a job. If you've done nothing from now to the next 2 weeks, say bye-bye. Take a seat.
Can I ask you a question?
You'll talk to me out there.
To prove that I'm actively looking for a job, can I show me applying and?
You can give that to me.
Okay.
She can help you, but I'm telling you, go to Amazon. They hire just about anyone. If you put your heart into it, you can do damn near anything, Mr. Espinoza. That's all it takes is a little willpower and a little go-getter attitude. That's all it takes. I'm not asking you to split the atom.